Hi everyone, welcome to yet another interview given by Rodha. One of the very trickiest questions is how do you answer your weakness? So I've seen people answering the strength part slightly better than weaknesses. Now weakness is important because you really have this feel that you do not want the interviewer to know about something that you're not good at. The general trend is not let the interviewer know what you're weak at, but do you realize that this is an interview and we're all human? The second mistake that almost all of us end up doing is we get into the diplomatic part. So I've seen people speaking about their weakness as they're actually very difficult at delegating tasks, right? They become emotional, they're not able to, they actually carry their office work back to their home. Now do you realize that there's a sheepish strength coming out of it? A recruiter or an interview lobby panelist might assume that you're a hard worker and you're actually taking your office work to your homework. Aren't you trying to play diplomatic? You are. The gyan here is that all of us are human and prone at making mistakes. The important thing here is, do you acknowledge what you're weak at? Are you introspective in figuring out if you're not good at something and willing to work on it? So this is what I advise people, is to at least have two weaknesses that you genuinely feel are your weaknesses, and you can also and always append it with the steps that you're taking to overcome that weakness. Now, one of these very important thing here is articulation. So if you happen to tell them that you find difficulty in articulating words, which is a fair weakness, right? Because a lot of us have so many thoughts, maybe in Hindi, maybe in English, it becomes difficult for us to right away translate them into understandable sentences. So that could be a fair weakness that involves a part of your communication, mental cluttering up, but you can always append it by saying that you know that you have a certain weakness of not being able to construct your thoughts that your mind keeps on running. So say that while speaking, you actually take bigger pauses, you actually end up practicing writing your thoughts while at your home, and that is making you better. So taking, say, probably a pause of 2 seconds helps you to construct your thoughts and then maybe vocalize it rather than gibberishly saying whatever you want to do. Now, do you realize this is not a diplomatic weakness? It's a genuine weakness that a lot of us feel we have, but at the same time, you have also added steps that you're taking to overcome it. If you think that you have a certain weakness which is falling under the ambit of diplomacy or a genuine weakness, you can always comment down. We'll also be discussing some kind of weaknesses in our sessions, and then you can come back to any one of the team involved here and see clarity whether this weakness makes sense or not. This is the Gyan for today. I'll see you in the next couple of videos. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.